So my friends, welcome back to a bit of Matt's Medicine. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you guys, giving you guys some examples of how you can go from jump up to rollers to jungle, mixing between the three, adding some diversity between your mixes. As you know, if you're doing a rollers mix, sometimes hearing that one foghorn sound for 60 minutes can get boring. So it's nice to have some diversity in your mix. So I'm going to go from a jump up track into a rollers track, and then we'll add some jungle into the rollers, as I feel jungle and rollers mix together a little better than opposed to jungle and jump up. So my friends, if you haven't seen the previous videos where I talk about going track to track, 32 beat breakdown and just Qs and EQs, I'd recommend going watching them first, then coming back to this video, as it will make a little bit more sense of what I'm going to be doing when I'm going track to track really quickly, just to make it clear to you guys how these tracks mix into each other a little bit better. Right then. Enough of me talking. So my friends, what I'm going to be showing you is, as the jump up baseline begins to get a little bit stale, a little bit boring, the rollers baseline will complement it to get it flowing again, if you like. Think of it as a river, begins to slow down the longer it's flowing, and then you add something to it and whoosh, off it goes again. Yeah, I'm going to stop explaining and just kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Should be able to hear it now. There we go. So this track on the right only has 64 beats in the intro, and like I said, we're going to leave this to 64 beats, so I'm going to start this right there, just as it drops. So like I said, it's just kept it flowing, added a little bit more to this jump up bass line that we've been hearing quite a lot now. So like I say, it just brought that energy back into the jump up track that we needed, as it was starting to get a little bit stale. As this next 32 beats go by, we're going to bring the jump up track back out and leave the rollers track playing. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you have the auto loop feature, you can skip 16 beats in. Now, that's halfway between our 32 loop section, and I'm going to quickly blend this in. So now we've brought the energy back of that jump up track before this track has run out. We've kept it rolling, if you like. We can fade this out. And we're going to bring another rollers track back in. Now once again, I'm going to show you guys just how you keep that energy going. Adds a little bit more filthiness to your jump up track. 32 beats, and we're off. So once again, we've now got the rollers track playing over the jump up track, and we're just letting the two play out. Just prevents this jump up track from getting stale, like I say. And then obviously we've faded this one out before the track ends, and we're just keeping that tempo going onto this next rollers track. Now I'm going to use the vocals of this jungle track to blend into the rollers as the next 32 beats comes round, and you'll see how the vocals blends quite nicely into a rollers track and then comes down into the drop is also quite nicely.
So as you can see, they complement each other quite well. They don't overpower each other. And now we're on to our jungle track. Now I'm going to show you guys how this blends quite well with a rollers track. It can make for a nice blend. As what you guys need to just start thinking is, while you're listening to this, how would this sound with something like Vanta Black? Would you like to hear that extra warm? I would. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to see how it sounds, because mentally it sounded like it's going to work. Oh, this is the vocal version as well, my bad. It should sound pretty decent, actually. Hey, there we go. Now, I'm gonna let this play for another 32 bars. You don't always have to fade it out 32 bars in. You can let it play for 64, the double drop. Adds a little bit more spice. Because what I like to do is, we've been playing the same tempo for a little while now, and Vanta Black brings it down after these 32 beats, so it'd be quite nice to bring it down and then bring it back in. So like I say, they've brought it down a little bit. We've still got that drums, we've still got the energy. Well, not the energy, but we've still got the rolling rhythm there. So I'm gonna bring it in. Well, I'm gonna bring in this jump up track, and it should bring the energy back in that we want. And it's just gonna make things even more energetic. Now watch the energy of the jump up come in. So they complement each other. That's what you're looking for. So try and look for lyrics. That can also be a nice complementer.
So my friends, hopefully that's helped in some way with mixing jump up, rollers and jungle into each other. Now, I know I didn't touch too much on jungle, it was a bit vague, but I just wanted to show you guys how I mix jungle into my mixes, as I don't tend to mix too much jungle, so I didn't want to sit here and talk about ideas which I don't actually do. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an idea of how I mix it in, and then you guys can go away and experiment with the old jungle mixing as you please. But yeah, with the jump up and the rollers, hopefully that's shown you guys how you can shuffle between the two, bring the energy back into your mix and to prevent it from getting stale. Any further questions or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me, leave it in the comments. Once again, my friends, thank you so much for all the love on the channel recently. Please consider liking and subscribing and all that shit. Really does mean a lot. Peace out, my friends.